If you are comfortable, then you can comfortably close your eye. I want you to concentrate on your breathing. Nice and easy. When you are experiencing right now, forget about the past, it is gone. Do not worry about the future because it is an illusion. Just concentrate on here and now. Now, gently open your eyes. Welcome back. So currently, with the global pandemic situation, we have all found ourselves adhering to government guidelines through self-isolating or isolating with family members and staying safe at home. Although the world is having a phased reopening with the children going back to school, people going back to work, we have entered a new normal society. We are still socially distancing and wearing a face mask, covering our mouth, covering our face, our mouth, and wearing the gloves when we go out. Now, by doing this, we think we are covering ourselves. I know this is difficult for all of us. We as a human being do not like change. We do not want to change the way in which the society is, because we do like to stick to one thing. So, the way we communicate has been altered face to face, but now we are on a technology, or we are on a era of going on a mode of Google Meet. Different modes we are going on a different platform. So we must adapt to this change. And by adapting this change, we are not left behind. Otherwise, we will be left behind. We forget that even the surface of the earth at the equator moves at the speed of 460 meters per second, or approximately 1000 miles per hour. So, we must adapt to change, but sometimes little bit lazy, we feel less motivated than we used to be before. Before pandemic, our thinking was different because we have got used to the way we live right now from last 5 to 6 months. So research has shown on average more than 2 months. It takes time, more than 2 months before a new behavior becomes automatic. 66 days to be exact. To form a new habit can vary on a person's behavior and circumstances because we all are individual. It can also take longer time. Maybe we may lose or maybe gain our motivation to do things we used to do things before. But now, because the mode has changed, our thinking has changed, the lifestyle has changed. So our way of thinking, our way of doing things are much different than what we used to do before. So why is related to the motivation? As a women, this is really important thing because we are the main person in the family. We are the nurturer of the family, of the society, and we are the person who are going to be taking care of the world. Remember, when we were born, we were being given the identity by name. So, our motivation has come, and we are the leaders. How can we do that? So let's look at it. So what is motivation? Motivation can be described as a reason or a reason for acting or behaving in a particular way. In this context, we are associating motivation within a thinking of a leadership, with a thinking of a positive behavior towards self-growth to help us during this global pandemic, we can view it as a process that initiates, guides us and maintains our behavior towards a goal. It involves biological, emotional, cognitive forces and a social. So through motivation, for example, if we are thirsty, a glass of water, or our motivation to get the water is to reduce our thirst, or our motivation to listen to a talk or to read a book is to gain a knowledge. In every day, our life is motivated by doing something. So motivation word is used to understand why an individual does something. It can be perceived as the driving force behind human action. It is not only the factor that activates behavior, it also maintains goal directed action. In this situation, our motivation is to overcome challenges of this pandemic, of the global pandemic, and how we can rebuild ourselves in a society and help our countries where we are residing in, wherever we reside in. So, the question will arise, how can we self-motivate ourselves? Has suggested that there are four elements, there are four components of motivation. Number one, achievement drive or personal drive to achieve, improve, meet certain standards. Number two, commitment to your own personal goals. Number three, initiate or readiness to act on opportunities. Number four, or tendency to act or to look ahead and perceive with the belief that you can reach your goal. So if you believe in yourself, you can reach your goal, and so you can do everything. You can do anything. Doesn't matter whether it's a global pandemic or whether it's a normal time, normal days. Therefore, within this pandemic, we are able to do anything what we like. We can view this pandemic as a transition stage which will pass this through the different stage at different pace. According to research, there are 3 stages of transition. Okay? That individual go through the individual go through the stages. Number 1, the ending, losing or let go the old ways and identities. Let go your identities and think how we can go on a second stage. The second point, when we enter a new, where the old reality has gone and the new reality has not totally formed yet. Let's move to number 3. So when we enter a new beginning, working with energy, a sense of purpose. So now the third stage is like we are changing, but we have new energy, but sense of purpose. Why are we doing this? So currently, many people are finding themselves in a neutral zone, which means that we are in between old and we are going to have a new. So we are going to the new forming reality. So we cannot do what we used to do before, and doing new thing does not feel comfortable yet. This is the time when your old habits are replaced and new ones are just in your life. So it is found that exactly that we miss out what we used to do before, but we feel rise in ourselves as the new energy is entering, but also creative. So the motivation force. In this situation, people can doubt themselves the energy that we would generally be using to reach our goal is being utilized as coping strategy. Productivity may suffer, but it is also a time where we can be creative and generate new ideas. What do we want to go through? So, what do we want to go through this pandemic? What do we want to achieve in this time? We want to be motivated, but how can we do that? So first of all, let's goal ourselves to achieve happiness. If we have happiness, cheerful, we will look to more things. Understandably, we may find it difficult, but we should be thankful for everything that we have. Because when we are thankful, the thought of feeling by thanking, we fill our hearts with happiness, our minds feel contained and satisfied. In this moment, in the moment of sincere and a deep gratitude, we feel that whatever we have is enough and we ourselves are enough. When we do not want anything and we do not desire anything, we feel peace and happy, and whenever we feel sad, we feel sorrow, we get disconnected, then we should stop. We should stop for a moment and take a breath. And be thankful for everything that we have. We should appreciate the breath that we have just taken in. Thankful for the life and power. Give thanks and choose the happiness. So when we are happy, we can then automatically feel motivated. However, like everything we do in our life, our motivation always fluctuates. Our willpower can fluctuate. We may feel very highly driven all the time. We may now know that we want to achieve, but we don't know how to achieve it. So therefore, it is very important to have some goals. We should focus on one thing that is important to us, that makes us feel happy, that makes us feel joy, that makes us laugh, and we enjoy. So therefore, I have made a list according to my knowledge, what I feel and what has helped me. So let's do this little exercise. Hobbies and activities you wish to do and you like to do in a particular day. So you may like to do the following things which I felt it was important for me in my day-to-day life. So the number one, schedule a time each day to talk to a friend or loved ones. Number two, take a virtual classes to learn something new. Number three, volunteer to deepen your sense of purpose. Spend time with people who look more like your future than your past. Number five, think positively. We need to surround ourselves with positive people and keep the negative people away. But ensure you act with integrity. This is how you want to be treated. This improves your personality. And the foremost, it's very important for our personal growth too. Because if you are true to your words, you will be admired, respected, and appreciated by others. Therefore, seek to be true and honest. And be true to yourself. Understand the value of other people and respect others and yourself. You being positive, you create a positive energy and express the positive vibes through your attitude, through your action. It is always easy to look for negative aspects of people, but we should forget the negativity and focus on positivity. Always see the best in the people. Welcome people in your environment with a warm smile and spread happiness and joy. But how can we do this? We can do this through our action, our ethics, and behaviors. Help people when they require your help. Be thoughtful and generous with your time, knowledge, and resources. Aim to be happy and light-hearted. See the funny side of a situation and practice gratitude. Individuals enjoy being around people that makes you feel happy, makes you smile, makes you laugh. It creates happy moments in which you can share positive energy. This happiness will automatically give us the motivation to build on day-to-day life skills. So let's look at it. What are our day-to-day life skills? Thrive the life skill. I want you to imagine a strong network made up of family and friends that are all around you. Each person brings their own personality and positive attributes. Some part of that personality might be weaker and require strengthening. But that's okay, because together we are united and strong. You learn from each other, you laugh together, you cry together, you experience your life together. You are using the useful day-to-day life skills to maintain the strong relation between family and friends, being a strong network within our society, within your own lives. These are our day-to-day lives. But remember, each person learns through their own perspective. And how do they learn? They learn through their own perspective, taking their own time, and is the part of their life. Life would be boring if we were all the same. Being different is what makes life interesting. So when we think about life skill, we can define it as skills that is necessary or desirable, that describes the full potential in everyday life skills. They are skills that are useful, like unbuttoning the shirt, skill like driving a car, or using a computer, or using the new network, or a new technology we utilize to face life's challenges. It has been found that approximately 85% of your success and happiness will be a result of how well you interact with others. And through your personality, it is decided if people are attracted to you or turn away from you. We can only improve our looks only to a certain extent, but we are able to improve our personality traits as much as we desire. We can develop our personality skills and integrate those skills we choose that are agreeable to us and that fit well with us. So how can we achieve this? Listen intently to other people in your personal or professional life. For example, Jacqueline Kennedy, for instance, who was the first lady of the United Nations during the presidency of John F. Kennedy. She was regarded as an international icon of style and culture. Now, Jackie was considered to be one of the most charming and beautiful women in the world. This is because she cultivated the skill of being an exceptional listener. She was renowned for the way she would look at the person in their eyes. Listen to every word and make them feel important. This is the life skill. is a wonderful way of expanding your knowledge and cultivating new interest. The more you read, the more you learn, the more you can relate to other individuals. Now, when you are thinking that how can we relate to other individuals, that also providing an opportunity to exchange views and ideas, creating a connection and expanding your personality more interesting and relatable to others. Gather knowledge onto the variety of different subjects. Learn the art of communication. It provides you with knowledge to contribute to the discussion and give you the opportunity to can encourage other people in the different fields and confidence to talk about the related things. It is impossible to know everything about the subject area from a single person. It's not practical. If you look at from every single perspective and view, it is a refreshing from others and share your knowledge. Be open, be helpful, support each other, then the people need your help. A unique perspective on a subject area is always refreshing in all the conversation. Therefore, do not be afraid to project your opinion. It is you are expressing an opinion that helps that conversation flourishes. Your thoughts, expressing your views, that flourishes your conversation, but do not expect other people to agree. You are expressing your own perspective in a subject area, and each person has a right to their viewpoint. This is what creates an interesting and stimulating conversation by highlighting your personality. The best way to exchange your skill is by meeting new people and interacting with those individuals who are not like you. So seek to understand their culture and adapt a new way of thinking to try to understand what they do. But do not forget yourself. Just relax and be you. Every individual has a unique personality. You can't be me and I can't be you. So, different viewpoints have different thinking. Do not try to be that individual who tries very, very hard. Accept it. You are authentic. Remember, you are authentic. So, develop your skill and do not change yourself. Self-confidence. Always aim to be positive in everything you do. Being positive, positive energy, and express positive vibes through your attitude. It is always easy to look for negative aspects for people, but you should forget the negative and focus on the positive. Always see the best in people. Welcome people in your work, in your personal, in your working environment, and give them a warm welcome. You can do this. You can do this through your actions, through your behaviors. And by doing that, you are creating which will help you. If someone is going through challenging times, then be supportive. Be empathetic. Be sympathetic. They are enduring qualities. They are enduring the qualities that help you to relate of feelings and emotion of others. You will then be support system for others around you, and you can encourage and motivate others while believing in them and inspiring them to overcome their challenges in their personal life. During this pandemic, many challenges. We face we need to possess good communication skills. So, how are we communicating? Communication, what we are doing, this can help us to build relations well, and we can also vary their communication to the circumstances. There are many different ways of communicating to the people. There are many different forms of communication, including verbal, non-verbal, business, family, personal, political, interpersonal. The form of communications can vary. It is very easy for communication barriers to be formed. This causes an impact and has undesirable consequences. Therefore, we must be conscious of filtering messages. Do not have selective or biased perception. Do not indulge too much in information. Think about a person's own emotion while conveying message, receiving them. Be mindful of the language used or aware of language barriers. Understand people have communication anxiety. Be mindful of differences in gender or even being politically correct. Be chosen words or even differences in cultural aspect. Due to globalization, it is now important to keep our knowledge updated on different cultures in order to communicate effectively with cross-culture people without leading to unnecessary conflict due to lack of understanding. Remember, the time has changed. We all are living in a different time frame right now, time zone. Everybody are living in their own world. We are all living in a different countries, but still we are together. Sure, unnecessary conflict due to the lack of understanding to the cultural differences on communication. So then think about how can you do that. So let's start by improving our body language. So how do we do that? First of all, always carry a pleasant smile in your face. Maintain a proper eye contact. When you have the chance of standing up, then stand straight. Because people who stand always look powerful. Always use your arms, use your arm movements during the kind of the conversation of explanation, which will give you more confidence. Always sit with your toe pointing out. Always movements. Avoid having hand-to-face movement during any conversation. Do not cover or hide in the meeting or a group discussion. Avoid folded arms and crossed legs during speaking and listening. Avoid nail biting. Scratching your head during any confused situation. Avoid moving gestures when you are not in public. So, then what is the next thing we can do? We can think about decision making. It is also a whole skill required in life. Generally, what we do, because it is a skill that is required in many different circumstances and situations across many things to do. So especially when unforeseen circumstances occurs, it is about making the best possible choice in the shortest time. So be able to show the reasoning behind the decision we have made. Think about how we can do that. I have got 6 simple steps to make it easy. to make the decision process easy and simple, how we can utilize them. Now see, listen, it may not be useful for every decision we make, but it is a useful framework when it comes to making tough decisions. Has to be made quickly. You probably won't have the luxury of running through each test. Step number 1. Identify the problem, opportunity or challenge. Number 2. Develop a set of potential responses or viable solutions. Number 3. Evaluate the benefits, the associated cost with the implementation of each solution. The most suitable solution or response to the issue. Number 5. Implement the possible decision. Number 6. Review the impact of the decision and amending the course of the action as required. We will look at it as a time management. So these may be perceived more than an attitude than a skill. The skill can be developed and can be time management and ability to work under pressure. Time management is the process of planning and exercising conscious control over the amount of time allocated to specific activities, so as to increase efficiency and productivity. Time management is important because as time becomes limited, effective management of your scheduled time will allow you to. So, how we can do that? Number 1, we can increase your productivity. Number 2, explore how you want to do the things when the more opportunities are coming. How you want to act on it. Number 3, make a better decision. Number 4, give priority to important things. Number 5, say goodbye to stress. Number 6, boost your free time. Because you are taking away the negative thoughts, you're going on a positive, you got a positive vibes. So you have more time to work on it. Drive the road to success. So for example, as a community, as a society, we need to stick to our project, our deadline to deliver a good quality work. Give the priority to the deadline, it is the last skill. Managing time is not all about squeezing everything, the maximum number of things you do it in one time. May not be possible. So you should effectively. You should do the things efficiently in the way that more important things are done. First, make your work very simplified so you can save time and your stress level will also increase. The important skill is to develop leadership skill. So you might think, why is it important? Well, it is important because we are all leaders in ourselves. Because we are born with leadership and we all want to rebuild our destiny. So leadership skills and behavior, tools and capabilities that a person requires to be successful at motivating and directing others. It is also the ability to help people grow in their own abilities and can drive others to achieve their own success. Leadership is a life skill that you can show even if you are not directly managing others. So what do leadership skills involve? They involve understanding how to motivate the behavior of others and understand your own role. Committed to a vision of improving your society and demonstrate integrity. Be a good role model and a good citizen, whichever country you are. Ethnicity you come from, whichever caste, color doesn't count. Just be a good citizen to your country. You should develop good problem solving skills, take risks, and also communicate effectively. Therefore, leadership can be taught as a collection of various other skills. It also includes having a positive attitude. For you, we are all leaders. We are all leaders in our family, in our society, in our country. So we should act like a leader to demonstrating the following qualities: the desire to lead, commitment to the objective, and finally an individual should have integrity. To your words, authentic in action and speech. You should demonstrate the behavior you would like to see within society, within your community. Leadership skill, it takes practice and perseverance, which includes being sincere and consistent and aim to be a person of substance who is fair to each and everyone. Is a good at promoting teamwork. Take responsibility as a leader, but as a leader, you need to take responsibility for the welfare of the project. If something goes wrong, you should step in and ensure that the solution is decided on and implemented. But we can only achieve this through teamwork and working together. Like right now, what Mr. Maulik has done, he is bringing every woman together from different countries, and he is trying to bring out a message that how can we work together, how can we do things together. Initiative which he has created in his organization. So now you know that we can do this. How can we work on it? It can be developed, and that is the key factor. You can work towards and enhancing yourself, so work hard and achieve your goals, because by working together, you will be able to do that. And because you know that you can combine your life skills, your day-to-day work, your day-to-day skills, and that will help you to improve, to overcome this pandemic and rebuild your community, rebuild the society, rebuild your country wherever you are living. So we all have the power and ability to obtain this life skills in our day-to-day life in a woman as a leader. That we feel necessary here. We can shape our personality and develop ourselves to be the best that we can be. Don't try to copy each other. Be yourself. When we do this, not only we obtain happiness and fulfillment, but we can contribute to the happiness of others in society too. So when others are doing something better, encourage them, inspire them, help them, support them. You can now see that life skill is like an umbrella, within which there is a united family of skills. In order to be part of a successful organization, you need to be master and adapt all good qualities of life skill to make your involved in the better place to work, bringing happiness and unity. Together, all the individuals within an organization bring success to your own life skills. From my perspective, we all have a mind, heart, and a soul. The mind is intelligent but cannot work alone. Our soul is peaceful but again cannot work alone. And our heart is a tender loving. If we have a heart, tender loving, but that also cannot work alone. So if you combine intelligence and peace together, if you link intelligence and love together, you get harmony. But when you link peace and love together, rather fine. When you link your mind, your heart, your soul, then we can achieve happiness. In my opinion, this is the key to happiness. This is the important factor in our life. This pandemic has brought many changes. The world is upside down, but you know how to change it around. You know how to turn it back around. You are the future, the master of your own destiny. When people around you are unwell, when people around you are unhappy, they are sad, the power, money you make alone is immaterial. We want to be the part of a wider solution, not the problem. But how can we do that? I have 3 steps, 3 important messages to give it to my audience today. Number 1, believe in yourself. Nothing in life is constant. Even a caterpillar changes into the beautiful butterfly. So you know you have the strength to create positive change and inspire others. Do not be afraid. The world has faced previous challenges, war, disease, political unrest, financial crisis. We came out resilient and stronger than before. We learned and created a better future. We can do that. We can make this country, our own country, prosperous once again. Number 2, follow the true instinct. Do the right things. Do the right things. Do not forget your ethical values. Be kind, be humble, be generous, be fair. Help each other. Be the person that builds bridges. Build bridges and risk diversity despite backgrounds, ethnicity, colors, caste, political situation, social behavior, or religious lookout. Remember, wherever you reside, that belongs to you. You can change the future. You can change the life of the people. You can shape the future. You can make a positive global change. You can impact the society at large. Start with your family and friends. I always believe that by working together, we can make a positive global change. We can overcome the challenges and rebuild our community, our society, our country. And by working together, we can achieve a global peace. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Parry. Thank you very much for your for giving us your message. Today you have taught us a lot about life skill, and it is something that everyone can learn from. And I think that most of us who are present there connected to learn from Madam Parry. She have covered many interesting life skills that we can use in our day-to-day life, and not only in our personal lives but also in our professional lives. And we have learned about the global pandemic, and also about motivation and personal self-motivation, and also our happiness, and also about personality and personal development. She also taught taught us about communication skills and language and body language. That is very important for us. And also she also shared about how we can make decisions in our professional life, in our work. She also learned about leadership skill and how we can become a successful leaders. And take again very thanks to you, Madam Paris, for sharing your knowledge and many other different life skills, which have been very motivational for us. It will help every woman around the world to be great leaders and also to change their community and also change the world. Thank you very much for your speak. Okay, so I think now I'm going to give the floor to Madame Agouvi. Catherine, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay, so she is one of the moderators of this conference. So I'll give her the floor to lead the next presenter.
Thank you, Mali. Our next presenter is Mrs. Elizabeth Election, the lone stage for inspiring change-making women across the world. She was nominated for the Global Ambassador Challenge 2020 for Canada to represent their country through global peace. Elizabeth is advocate and is committed to breaking the stigma everybody must have had against this issue. Elizabeth, you have the floor to talk about self-motivation. Thank you.
Miss Liz?
Is it my turn to talk?
Yes.
Good morning to all of you guys out there, and I want to thank Lori Afri-Carrières for having me a part of this. And it's nice to see Corinne here because she's also she's also an ambassador for Global Peace Council, so it's nice to see a fellow ambassador here and to hear her speak this morning. So first I'd like to say is, for me, leadership means leadership for all, not just for myself, but for everyone out there. For me, it started with role models. The role models have a huge impact on who we are and who we become as people. So for me, great women who have inspired me to be who I am today and to be a voice for others, so that they can inspire and grow as well in the world. Our Mother Teresa, Princess Diana, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Elizabeth Taylor, Helen Jenner, Queen Elizabeth, and Tammy Wynette. Now, what you'll notice with all of those ladies is that they were considered underdogs. They were considered ones not to really pay attention to. She really went out and just did it and made a change. She didn't worry about the finances, the gets the awards. They worried about making a change for global peace and for everyone out there. Now, a real leader only inspires when them themselves are willing to look within themselves. That is something that I had to learn to become a leader, was to look at the mirror. I needed to know that I needed to be a role model for others. If I wanted others to listen and to grow and to become who they were meant to be, I needed to look at myself in the mirror. It's hard to look at oneself When you see all your scars, and the scars that create us to be strong and to move on. Now, to become a leader, you have to give the mirror to the other person. Let them look within themselves, because it comes from within. Today we sit here as leaders, knowing that we have impacted other people's lives because we've given them that mirror to look within. Role models. Role models make an impact. Role models create us who we are. Perrine is one of my role models. I look up to that woman and I see an inspiring woman. She inspires me to grow, to move forward, and to step forward, and to get out of my comfort zone. So thank you, Perrine. You are one of my role models. As we're here today, I hope that we build a friendship and we get to impact together. We're all here to make a change. 3 different countries. Now many say, Miss Liz, what makes you a leader? Here's what makes me a leader. It's not about me. It's about others. It's about giving others the strength to grow and to become who they are. And if that means you look at me and that inspires you to grow, then I want to say thank you for watching. I'm only a seed. I only plant. Yous are the ones that water, and yous are the ones that grow. As I often tell people, don't do as I do. Do as you want to do. Because we are all different. It's like Ryan said, not one of us is the same. Not one of us has the same journey. But together we all can walk together. I look at life as trees, tea leaves, and as many of you know, I am Miss Liz, making a difference one cup at a time. So for me, when I look at a cup of tea, I see growth, I see messages, and I see movement. The flow of the tea is what floats all of us inside. I'm not only that live it, act it, and speak it. I give others the chance to share their stories so they can inspire me. They can share their cup of tea with me. Now, a true leader, the steps that it takes to be a true leader: hard work, late nights, research, reading, preparing, taking the stages to prepare and be received by others. It is a lot of hard nights, sleepless nights sometimes. But in order to impact and to make a change in life, you need to take those steps so that you can all grow. Because as leaders, all we do is water your seeds. So your trees can grow, your leaves can grow, your stories can grow. For me, it's resilience, determination, persistence, work-driven, and I have an open mind. An open mind to understanding others, traditions, countries, faiths, beliefs, and have that open mind to see a different perspective. It's like Perrine said, we all see things differently. I may see a 6, you may see a 9, but it doesn't mean that either of us is wrong. We grow differently and we impact differently. Each of us leaders here today impact others differently. Some through words, some through messages, some through hope. Now I'm going to ask you all, what is a leader in your eyes? When you think of a leader, what comes to mind? And just let that sit in you and let it grow. And you'll see, you yourself are a leader. Experiences I have had on the journey. A lot of laughs at me, a lot of "you can't do that," closed doors, and a big no sometimes. For me, that was fuel to push me harder. Watch me. Yes, I can. I will. And I must do this. And you will see the change. So I lead, I teach, I receive. I take the steps needed to move forward. Now, 3 things a great leader has as a woman. Because women leaders are different than men leaders. It doesn't mean that we're better. It just means we have different leader skills. So 3 things a great leader has: nurturing, compassion, and empathy. Without these skills, we're just leaders. We just talk for an applause. I talk to create a ripple effect in others, and in turn it leads the way. Scars, cut, bruises, only one pieces that need to be put together again, like a beautiful puzzle. You never know the end result until all the pieces are put together again, piece by piece. The final result is magical, it's inspiring, and oftentimes, ways you can be a leader too: speak from the heart, walk the talk, stand strong on your own, do it from passion, but creating a difference. And last but not least, leave a legacy for others to remember. So I want to thank you all for listening to me today, and I hope that I have planted a seed among all of you who are out there. And let's water together and make it better, and impact and a peace for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Elizabeth. Thank you for everything. Thank you. Now, you have to feel this is Farida llegando pronto y she is a younger Singaporean. People actually says she is an alumni of several prestigious college and programs such as Mandela Washington, Hello, Obama Leaders, Hello. She involved in various courses such as leadership, gender, and environmental education. Today, she is the CEO of her own company called Akshida. She is the founding president of one of the associations in Romania called the and for your personal experience, the third question: how your leadership affects your neighbor or community? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Kadeli. I'd like to share the vision. I sent the PowerPoint to Mr. Maudi, if you could share it for me.
Okay, second, please.
Okay. So, I would like to begin this thing talking about the importance of the exposure. Hello, do you hear me?
Yes, I will do. Yeah, right.
So, I was saying when we were talking about human leadership, talking about power of women, and I giving the example of COVID crisis. You know, there were a time where reforms on the
WhatsApp, on the social media, a photo that you're talking about women. They say that the countries that they hit with the coronavirus were led by women. So women are the first at the front. Women are the first at the front of the hospital because of their majority rate. And whatever the pressure, they're outside in the front. It means that women are on time leading things, and we all know that they have been leaders. We could talk about Cleopatra, we could talk about so many women important in the history that have shown the way they are leading very big empires or kingdoms. And
can you see the presentation?
Okay.
Can you see the presentation?
Yes, I see.
Okay. Tell me if I have to move on the next page.
No, we could yes. Next. I say next on 7 days. So next.
Okay.
So I was saying that because you're on this slide, countries most affected by the coronavirus are obviously Brazil, Russia, Spain, and so on, and countries that are recognized as having managed the crisis best are Germany, Taiwan, New Zealand, and so on. And it's really funny to say, my dear friend, now you know why you have to listen to your wife. It means that women are really wise, and women are the person we need in a crisis time. The presence of a woman in an environment makes a certain harmony because they have a lot of skills. If you see the family plan, she has influence. In our countries, in Africa, we say it means night means advice. When a man has some problems or is dealing with some challenges, and he goes to home, during the night he discusses with his wife, and in the morning he has the answer. It means that this answer has been brought by the woman. Women also are multitask. It means that she does a lot of things at once, and she has a great sense of planning, of organization. And on professional plan, I will give also this example. Next, please. On the page, we see women at work doing so many things, and at home, same thing. And if you take the example of my career as an architect, I'll just take the example of architect. People finally prefer women. Why? Because they are really innovative, they are creative, and they like giving the best of themselves. But the man, they just want to do things very quickly, they want to do the things, not taking so care of the real things that the customer wants, for example. Next. Next. Next again, please. Okay. Now, I want to talk about some small skills we need to have if we want to be an effective and impactful leaders. During the presentation, I just have some sentences just to share with you and to explain a little what we really need. The slide before, please. Okay. As a leader, you must be a model. It means that you must represent for people the thing they want to be inspired by. To be a model is like being more human. To be a model, you must have this skills that makes people connect easily with you. Next. And as a leader, we know that you have to guide people. And if you want to guide people, if you want these people to follow you, to have this confidence in you, you must give them hope. Hope is necessary. It means that, for example, you must give hope to women and girls. You must give hope to your neighborhood, to all people that are looking your journey. You must make them remember the good things that we have. Let's look at all the things, building, give them confidence, saying that everything will be okay. And all that thing is really important to make these people that have taken you as a model to feel confidence, to feel that what they are doing to maybe resemble you or to work with you is not in vain. And it's really important for a leader to be surrounded by these people that believe in you. It makes this leader or makes us more empowered. It makes us more strong to do or to reach our goals, to reach our objectives. Next. Here we are talking about invest in knowing yourself to be you. What does it mean? When we are talking about investing in knowing yourself to be you, people say easily, go or get to know yourself. So, who are you? It's really important for us to know who we are, because society has defined us images, pictures, books, knowledge are describing women as in a certain aspect. So it's really important Okay, so it's really important for us to know ourselves, to know our competencies, to know our skills. And it's not easy because we are spending our time to please. We are spending our time to do what the others want. And it takes time to know ourselves. And we are continuously improving, and we are continuously know ourselves along the journey, along the experiences, along the ages. Because when we are in the box, people are just building for us. We are just limited and we can't do anything. In the last slide, I was talking about the importance of women. Women should be at the making decision tables in governments, in big institutions, and we are already, when you see how the family is functioning, we are already leading things there. We know how to lead problems. And all women should be conscious that they should now be courageous and decided to do their best to learn what they should learn to become this effective leader and impact the world. And also, we should know that we must forget selfishness. Me, for example, I like sharing. That's why even if I'm interested in environments, I'm an architect and entrepreneur, interested in eco-construction and sustainable cities. After having been in some leadership program, I went and I wanted to share this thing with everybody, to share with people, because it's that we can't, I should not keep for myself. I should share it to help people also live this thing and to see the world another way, to contribute also. And trying to mix leadership and environment passion, I create this program called Afri-Carrières Community when I train people in green leadership and in green entrepreneurship. So what I'm doing also is through this program to help them write projects, to help them be empowered so that they could build also the future they want. We are contributing to the environment because we know climate change, issues and so on. And when we are giving them this knowledge and so on, they could be able a better world for them, even if you not steal them. We are empowering them for the future. We are giving them competencies and skills so that they could also build and take lead. Next. Okay, this sometimes don't limit yourself by the other expectation. It's just to support what I said before. You know yourself, you don't need to be blocked or to be limited by the boss or by the images, by the measures, by the other expectation. Next. Something really important that parents talk about, and I want to say it again, you should not let negativity get to you. Growing parent, that's the first time I know about you, but I really liked what you shared with us. It's really wow. The result is wow. So you should not let negativity get to you. You must be positive all the time, because we can think that things could be worse than that. So we must see things positive. We must try to be with people that are thinking positive. We must do that, because this thing is empowering us. This thing is giving us this strength we need to go further. So also, when we're talking about being positive, we must think about having the control of what we are reading, what we are saying, and so on. It's surrounded by the good people, but we must also control what we are doing, what we are reading, what our brain is swallowing, as I say. So, next. There are some principles, symbols I've gathered to be dependable, to be self-motivated, to be trustworthy, to bring a different perspective to the table, because we all are unique. We have some skills, so that these skills could make the difference. And ask better question. means that you should know how to ask the question that is making you more communicative, that makes people understand what you're saying, and that you understand what you want, and you're a bit smart. On the last slide, I want just to talk a few about this book. It's in the way to share this leadership principles, leadership skills I learned that I wrote this book. And I shared I said it. So this book will be launched in November. It's talking about my journey to go to this summit, and also all the rules and all the principles I learned from them. So we'll hear about being confident, we'll hear about leadership, that's service. Because this service, it makes people having confidence in you, so that they will put you at the top and you will guide them. And many other advices that are there. So I advise you when we launch to provide it. It will be also nice. Next. Next, please. I would like just to end this presentation a few by this thing. Woman is not always the point of problem. Men like saying this thing. Woman is problem. They are demonstrated mathematically sometimes and so on. But we know where there is a problem or crisis situation, or to manage the situation, and you will solve the challenge. If the mission is different, it's something else. But woman give place, woman leadership is a real need in this world. Woman leadership is a great need. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Kira. It's very happy to be here, and it's very powerful. Thank you very much. Thank you go ahead and inspire those people. Now I'm going to give the floor to Mr. Maul to continue the presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam Catherine. Thank you, Lord, Madam Farida, for your presentation, for your talk. So, Catherine?
Thank you.
Catherine?
Yes.
Yes. Please go ahead.
Okay. Now we receive I will have the biography of Corona. She will talk about the next king. How does the woman who are in the decision-making position act? What they decide and realize by others. How do you decide to do activity? Now, Aurora, you have the floor to explain. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for the invitation. It's a great pleasure to share with you today my experience. I think I found here some inspiration, woman inspiration, as Corinne and Elizabeth. They are very powerful message and very powerful woman. Thank you again, and I'm very glad to be here with you. Let me introduce myself. I'm Aurora Butilier and I am textile engineer. I was born and raised in Romania and I lived for almost 10 years in Italy. Now I'm based in UK. Currently I'm leading the business, assisting female entrepreneurs who want to start a business in the digital field with building the image of brand using technology strategy, innovation and creativity across different sectors. Talking about inspiration and leadership. Since I was little, I have women in my life who inspired me. Starting with my mom, my elder sister, my teachers, and many other great personalities. Even my profession was influenced by my mother and my elder sister. Then we take the decision by inspiring and advices of other people of our life. To be a textile engineer is one of the most beautiful, interesting, and challenging jobs. Any woman who is attracted to beauty, creativity, and colors, choosing the kind of the job is a joy in your life, completely satisfaction. This path is not an easy way. It is full of hard work, discipline, determination, and passion. I improved my skills and abilities, working and collaborating with one of the biggest fashion names during my career. And this helped me to reach the perfection of creativity and to develop myself. As a woman, every day you are put in a situation to do something new, to make competition with yourself by taking decisions. You are making the mistakes and learn from them and move on. It is a combination between rationality and emotions and how to manage them and how to bring them in harmony and let them the creativity to flow. You become actually a creation, who in that time will grow more and more, and as a result, you will be your own transformation. And your own transformation, you will be an inspiration for other women. We know every day we have to choose to have how to dress, what kind of shoes, bag, or jewelry we wear. And all these choices are depending on what we have to do. To go to the job, in office, meetings, shoppings, fitness or theater and cinema. We choose the colors of our clothes and the style what we want to have. And from the clothes what we wear and the car what we drive can sometimes make a statement about how we want that the other people to perceive us. The powerful tool of communication. In business and leadership, we should choose the right color in accordance with what we want to transmit. For that, the designers created a various palette of the clothes for different styles, very inspirational in this way, using the psychology of the colors. In the fashion field, as we see, we never stop to learn, and we are in continuous changing, adaptability of any request, new trends and new technologies, and climate changes. To increase the productivity, most of the companies started to use new technology strategies and different channels of the communication to promote and to sell their products. Started to use the digital field a long time ago. This way is an opportunity for web designer, IT people to create new progress adapted to the needs to promote or to sell their products, and in this way they build their new business. The pandemic period generated a big migration in a digital field. And this was the time when I decided to leave my fashion events and to dedicate myself to my own business. It was a big challenge and a new opportunity in my career activities. It was the moment for a new step in my life. I know will not be the same emotion, and I know will not have the same intensity as before, but I embrace it this way. COVID-19 period brought new opportunities for some companies in the textile sector, starting to redefine their products or to create new ones. For the textile manufacturers who produce materials for health and care equipment, for example, where there is a high risk of infection, it was a challenge to produce new materials to protect from the high contamination. As we see, we are moving on in a new direction, inspired and adaptive and the climate changes. Technology has allowed countries across the world to connect and interact without having to fly thousands of miles to communicate with each other. Governments and industries are able to communicate and work together. Digital information can be sent with the click of the button. Clothes, food, books, music, software, videos, files can be easily distributed to anyone, everywhere. So this is the way, a very easy way to connect each other, to share our abilities, to share our experience, and to connect each other, to put together a wonderful and powerful world of the women. We should look at the technology as a gateway to the future. The possibilities what we can create are endless. And as we have challenged with the technology, we are still able to see amazing things to come from it. As we see, it's time to change the way to think, to embrace the new challenges. They focus on what we want to do and to move on. I think this is a way which a good leader should do. To take the action, to improve yourself day by day, and to be an inspiration for the others. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Aurora. Thank you for your presentation. I would like to apologize for the beginning we didn't present your bio, but your presentation is very inspiring, and I would like to, even you have finished, I would like to present you better so that all of the women who are here can know you better and what you are doing. So, Madame Aurora Pitili is an textile engineer and works for many years for a company like Zara, Massimo Dutti, Mango, and others in Italy. She developed her skill and ability in fashion, working and participates of many events of fashion. And all this became her passion. In all her activity, Aurora brings a great blend of creativity and knowledge to solve the complex problems. Currently, she is leading new business, assisting the female entrepreneur who want to start business digital feed with building the image of brand using technology strategy, innovation and creativity across sectors, including healthcare, media, and public sector. Aurora is passionate about the future digital world and how it will shape our society. She believes that the fourth revolution is an opportunity to reset gender equality, social and mobility and grace. She believes that the creativity industry have the responsibility to shape the ethical development and deployment of all digital fields. Aurora is an active promoter of diversity and inclusion. She wants to create and coaching an inspirational program for women entrepreneurs and managers in fashion sector, media, healthcare, extending the invitation to women, lawyer, and financial. This proved very successful learning and insights exchanged between the candidates. In her spare time, Aurora likes to read, meditate, listen to music, and travel, trying to do things what she likes and to learn new things. She never stopped to learn. Thank you very much for your time, for the time you give to share your experience with us.
Thank you very much for the invitation, and it was a great pleasure to be with you today, with all of you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So now, ladies, the floor is open for everyone who would like to share or to ask questions for all the various presentations. So if you have something to share with us, you are welcome. But me, I have a question for you, as I am the only man among you. Not only for you, Madame Aurora, but for all the women who are here. Okay, my question is to know, do you think that women are very good in decision making than men? Or I just want to understand, like, because what Farida presented, like the women presidents were very good in the COVID, in this pandemic. Does that mean that women are very good in decision making and have many skills in this domain, or what? Can you give me more understanding about that?
You ask me to respond first, or
if you have the response, but it's open to all of the women who are present.
I think both of us, even women, even men, we are good if we are prepared. We are good to make the decision, good decision, if we are prepared. The men are more rationally, the women are more emotionally. So we have to find, as a woman, we have to find a balance, an harmony between rationality and emotions. Mm-hmm. As a woman, I think all the women, we act as instinct. The first is the instinct, what we react with, because we are mothers, we are daughters, sisters, and as a woman, we know very well the instinct is the first thing what we have, and the beautiful thing what we have it. Because it's one step before the man. But I think both of us, even the men, even the women, are good if they are good prepared, if they develop every day themselves, and they are allowed to go over that limited that between women and men. We don't want to be limited, because we can create a very beautiful world together. The women are the higher and the men are higher. If we have the balance between the women and men, I think we'll have a good society, we have a health and harmony and peace in this world if we have between women and men. So we know very well the family is the nucleus of the society. So it's built about the relationship between men, the marriage between man and woman, and they create the family, the future of the society. So I think we have to create a very beautiful relationship with men and between us as women, and that will be the peace and the love and the harmony to flow between us, and I think everything will be wonderful.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So the floor is open. If you want to share something, I see Mr. Uziel Nimbo. Do you have something to say? Okay. Madam Catherine? Madam Catherine?
Yes, mommy.
Okay. I just want to be sure you are here with me, and just want to know if maybe you have something to share about the topic. You were the one who are moderating with me. Maybe you have your thoughts about the topic of leadership, women leadership now.
Thank you, Malu. I don't have much to say. That I have a message for young people. I can tell them to have self-confidence and develop their competence. You have more competence, you can develop it and change the world and make the world a better place. As you know, so, okay.
Thank you very much for your words. And to end this conference, I would like to give you the floor to say one advice for every young girl, women who are in the world and who wish to become like you, to become leaders like you in the society to change the world. But before of that, I want to thank you for your free time, for the time you spent sharing with us. This is very grateful. I'm very honored to be part of this and very honored to be among those wonderful leaders who are from across the world to share their thoughts, their experiences here. And I'm very grateful. I don't know how to say it, but I'm very grateful. And now you have the floor. You have 1 minute to say what you want to say to all the ladies, to all the girls who want to become leaders. The floor is open. Everyone can take
For me, I can say one thing: be positive and move it.
Okay. Farida? Farida?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes.
Okay. There are so many advices we could give to women and girls, but I feel that the best thing, some advice we could give them is to get to know themselves. Yes, get to know yourself, know you, believe in you, try to be surrounded by right people that encourage you and motivate you, and also remember that the man is a collaborator, and it's together that we build a complementary society. So if you're embarked in initiatives, whatever the pressures, just believe in you. There's no limit, and the glass ceiling does not exist. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm really glad to have been invited to this conference and to meet so great women that have inspired me just for this short moment. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Miss Lee?
That's the famous name, right?
Yes, I like this.
So I would like to just give everyone out there just an opportunity to look within themselves, to actually look in the mirror and use positive affirmations. I can, I will, I must, and be that leader that you all are out there, because it is in all of us. They are hard steps, it is hard work, but you all can do it. And don't ever let anybody stop you. Be that underdog to show everyone else that you can do it. You can achieve anything you put your mind to. And like Corinne has said, positive people, positive support. Be around positive impact and make that difference you want to see in the world and be a leader. Thank you for having me today. I really am honored to be among you guys and to share this message and to sit with my role model, Corinne. It is truly amazing that woman has inspired me a lot. And the two other ladies that are here, I got so much from you today. And when we get something from other leaders, it means that we still have room to grow ourselves. So to know that you have inspired me and I have inspired you in some way, it means that we are all growing. So we're watering our seeds. So I want to thank you all, and again, keep doing what you're doing and get the voices out there to make a difference.
Thank you. Aurora?
Yes, my message for all of us and for the young ladies is be yourself, be positive, be creative, trust in yourself, love yourself first, and the love will surround you. Be a leader first, and after that, the people will follow you. Take action and keep moving with love and compassion. Thank you very much for this wonderful day, all the ladies who are here. It was a great pleasure to meet you, to know you, and I hope in the future we will have the same beautiful presentation and to spend the time together. Thank you very much.
Thank you too, Madam Pai.
Thank you very much. So I have a message. Firstly, I really appreciate the quality of the debate and the diversity of the subjects. Otherwise, women must take the fate of the world in hands because they have the role to play in the development of our world. Being that whole, we must confident in this conflict so that they take more power and freedom of action. So, I believe if the woman takes charge and activates more than more, I believe that our world will be better. However, I have to say the key to the world is under the hand of women. Thank you very much. It will be a great work today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Madam Parin.
Thank you very much.
Do you have a key message that you would like to give to the audience, men and women during this pandemic, and for that will help them for the personal life and also in the professional life?
About my brain. One is a peace. Number 2 is the faith. And number 3 is the positivity. Now, why would I say that? Always be positive. Never fear change. Never fear for the change. Even night turns into a new day. With a positive mental attitude, you can create a positive vibe and positive change around. Remember, you can take the day. You can learn to take the road. Number 2, seek the strength inside yourself. Be yourself. Like Laura said, be yourself. Like Farida said, be positive. Like Nick said, yes, be a role model. Yes, that's true. We need to. Because we are the leaders for the society. We are the leaders for the community. We are the leaders for our future generation. Use the inner strength to create the opportunities, to build bridges. Forget about the diversity. Forget about the equity. To yourself, helping each other, you will be able to help more and more people. Remember, we are not alone. We are all together in this pandemic. We all are together. And we will come out stronger than before. And number 3, respect each other. Seek to resolve differences through our understanding, diverse viewpoints. We all have the key role to play in the society. We are the master of our destiny, our own destiny. This is our world. Seek to be having a change, and you whatever changes you like, you can change it through your positive environment. And that's what will bring us to the globalization, global positiveness, global peacefulness. And that will help not just to our family, to us only, but to the wider society. Mr. Mawali, Afri-Carrières, to invite me and to be the part of the inspiring event which you all have shared today. I'm very pleased to meet such a wonderful ladies here. I've learned a lot. It has inspired me a lot. And I will say that everything each and everybody has said today, I have taken a beautiful note from everyone. And I do appreciate. And I hope that you will continue this program, many more to come in the future. All of you. And thank you, Mr. Mawali. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you very much. I will thank you very much to each of you for your time. I've learned a lot from you, and you have strengthened my knowledge in various fields. Now, thank you very much. I don't know how to thank you, but this is the only word I have to thank you for your time, for everyone. Thank you, Madam Aurora. Thank for your time, Farida, Miss Liz, Parin, and Catherine for moderating this conference with me, and thank for Nadia, Uziel, and everyone. So I wish we continue, but in terms of time, I would like to end this conference and remind you that Afri-Carrières is an online platform, opportunity platform for young people in Africa. We provide opportunities through our platform like scholarship, conferences, and everything that young people from Africa can benefit from. If you have some opportunity from your country that young people from Africa are eligible, you can send it to me, and then I'll share with them. And also I organize conference online to empower them on various thematic like entrepreneurship, employment, and everything that will help them to succeed in life, to become leaders in their community, in their country. So this is what Afri-Carrières is doing here. This is our contribution to the world, to make the world a better place. So thank you, and see you soon. Have a good day or good night. I don't know. So, goodbye.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Goodbye, everyone. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.